Hi everyone, and I published another book in January. It's called Autism, Pineapples and Pregnancy. I spoke about it in one of my last videos, but it was called Autism and Pregnancy or something, like it was called something else, and then I thought, yeah, that's not a good title. So I changed the title and it's called Autism, Pineapples and Pregnancy. Autism, because obviously I have autism. Pineapples, because that symbolises people going through fertility struggles, which is why I've got a pineapple tattooed on my wrist. It's kind of known in people going through IVF and IUI, and my journey to motherhood. Because it's how we got little looky bees. He doesn't look too thrilled. What do you think? No, he's not too thrilled. I thought I'd speak a bit about this book because I wasn't actually going to write it at all, but my boss said to me, like, are you going to write a book about having autism and becoming a mum and the struggles and stuff? And I was like, maybe I should. I'd been keeping a diary throughout fertility treatment because that was so difficult for me. I was actually on shift at work and I was really struggling because my sister-in-law had announced that she was pregnant with her third, and I found that so difficult, so I thought I'd start keeping a diary about waiting to start fertility treatment and going through it, just to kind of keep me sane. I've done a video about keeping diaries and how that's helped me, so started doing that, and it turned into this. So this basically is a diary about everything really. So some of the chapters I have in this book are obviously why I wrote this book, what is autism, and a bit of background, which is at the start of all three of my books. A chapter about me and Mikey, our relationship, how we know each other, autism and pregnancy, friends and pregnancy, pregnancy and families, trying for a baby banner, finding out we were pregnant, pregnancy, I've got the first trimester, second and third, talking about my experiences, body changes and health, pregnancy and mental health, pregnancy and work, hypnobirthing, preparing for birth, labour and birth, adjusting to being a parent, body changes just after birth, postnatal depression, friendships, new mum, relationship, new parent, next stages of life, and then I've got at the back my baby item list and things I find useful on my journey. Because one of the things that I found while being pregnant is I was completely and utterly confused as what to buy. Because you are so tiny, but yet you take up so much room. Luke just turned 4 months old yesterday, so yeah, we've had him in our lives for 4 months. And yeah, we are getting used to you in our little family. That's something I've had to get used to. You sneezing on me, and you've cut your head again. Yeah, he has. Babies have the sharpest nails. They're like kitten claws. And you just, you just scratch the hell out of your face. And no matter how much mommy sands your nails down, like, you still scratch yourself. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I have no idea what people think of the book, or if it's something that people wanted, people going through fertility treatment or people with autism. I don't actually know any parents who have autism. I know people who are parents of children with autism, but I don't know any parents who have autism. And I mean, one thing that people with autism all seem to struggle with that I've found is change, and obviously having a child is a massive change, even if you've not got autism. I mean, it's a hard adjustment, and I kind of wanted to address that. And people, that right, people don't seem to like acknowledge that. Like, it's normally like, oh, the sleepless nights and stuff like that that people talk about, which we don't really have. I mean, Luke's, I don't want to jinx it, Luke's quite good. And even in pregnancy, everyone seems to talk about morning sickness. I didn't have morning sickness, but I struggled in other areas that people had never told me about. And even trying for a baby, everyone's like, that's the fun part. For us, it was not the fun part. Like, that was a stage in our life that was very difficult, and no one knew really it was going on, or no one wanted to acknowledge it because they didn't want to talk about it. So I mean, that's what I kind of speak about in my book, and I hadn't really spoken about this one as much as I did my first book, so I thought I would do a quick little video saying about it. There's pictures in it of throughout trying for a little baby banner. Are you? And then how did you feel about it all? But yeah, I do talk about my birth, and I try and talk as openly and honestly throughout the whole book, because I felt like people seem to think pregnancy is an amazing thing, which it is, and everyone was saying to me, oh, you look amazing, and I was like, I don't feel it at all. And although I had an easy pregnancy compared to my friends, I didn't enjoy being pregnant. And that doesn't mean I don't love little looky bees, because I do. It just wasn't a thing that I enjoyed because of all the changes in my body. That was something I really, really struggled with. I would open the book and kind of show you. Again, it's got diary inserts like my other books, if you've read them. I have photos throughout the whole of my journey, if you can see there. And diary inserts. I even have the emails that I sent my bosses. I have pretty much everything in here. Scanned photos. There we go. Second trimester. And also I wanted these photos in colour. So this book is longer than my other ones. Oh, that sun's like so bright. But it was a very work in progress while going through it. So I started writing it when I was in the early stages of pregnancy, and yeah, my diary was obviously written at the time of going through conceiving little looky bees. Yeah. And I mean, hopefully when he's older, you'll see how much me and Mikey went through to get him here, and how much he was wanted. Yeah. Hopefully you do. And hopefully it helps other people if you're either going through IUI or have autism yourself and are thinking about becoming a parent and worried about it. Hopefully it helps.